Prepare to be amazed by the danger of oleander. This beautiful garden plant, known for its vibrant flowers, has a dark secret. It's highly toxic. All parts of the oleander, including its leaves, flowers, and stems, contain deadly compounds that can pose serious risks if ingested. Even small amounts can lead to severe poisoning, especially in children and pets, who are often more curious and less aware of the dangers. Symptoms of oleander poisoning can include nausea, vomiting, and in extreme cases, even death. This lovely shrub might beautify your garden, but it can easily become a silent threat if proper care isn't taken. If you have pets or little ones running around, it's essential to keep them away from this ornamental plant. So next time you admire those stunning blooms, remember the potential hazards lurking within. Here's a wild fact about Xbox's original name. The gaming console we now know as Xbox started its journey with a much longer name, DirectX. This name highlighted Microsoft's powerful DirectX graphics technology, which was designed to give it an edge over its main competitors, Sony's PlayStation and Nintendo's consoles. However, as the launch date approached in 2001, Microsoft realized that a shorter, snappier name would be more appealing to gamers. Thus, they simplified it to just Xbox, a move that proved both clever and memorable. With the launch, gamers were introduced to the groundbreaking game Halo, which not only showcased the console's capabilities, but also transformed how multiplayer gaming was experienced. Halo became a cultural phenomenon, drawing players into epic battles together, either online or on the couch with friends. This pivotal moment in gaming history helped establish Xbox as a major player in the competitive world of video games, forever changing the landscape of interactive entertainment. Is it really true that dinosaurs were discovered in 1824? This remarkable milestone occurred when British geologist William Buckland unearthed the fossil of a creature he named Megalosaurus. This discovery was not merely a scientific curiosity. It marked the birth of paleontology, the study of ancient life through the examination of fossils. The Megalosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur, roamed the Earth approximately 166 million years ago during the Jurassic period. Buckland's presentation to the Geological Society of London ignited a flame of intrigue about what life looked like millions of years ago. Suddenly, the notion of gigantic creatures that were once thought to be mere folklore transformed into a new scientific reality. Buckland's pioneering work laid the foundation for future generations of paleontologists who would delve deeper into the lives of dinosaurs and other prehistoric organisms. This breakthrough not only enhanced our understanding of dinosaur evolution, but also painted a vibrant picture of an entire ecosystem that existed long before humans. Today, we continue to explore this rich history, thanks in part to Buckland's groundbreaking discovery. Did you know watermelon is mostly water? This juicy fruit boasts a remarkable water content of 92%, making it the champion of hydration in the fruit world. When you bite into a watermelon slice, you're not just enjoying a sweet treat, you're also giving your body a refreshing drink. Think about it. Watermelon is perfect for hot summer days. It's like nature's answer to a thirst quencher. Besides being hydrating, watermelon is packed with essential nutrients like vitamins A and C, along with antioxidants like lycopene, which have numerous health benefits. This vibrant pink fruit is not just delicious, it supports skin health and can even help lower blood pressure. Plus, it offers a natural sweetness that makes it a popular choice for health-conscious snackers. Whether you're enjoying it at a picnic, blending it into a smoothie, or grilling it for a unique dish, watermelon is a delightful way to stay cool and healthy. So the next time you reach for a slice, remember, you're enjoying one of the most hydrating fruits around. Here's what actually happens when you share your ballot. In several countries, including the United States, it's illegal to post a picture of your completed election ballot. These laws are in place to protect the integrity of the voting process, preventing issues like vote selling and coercion. When people share their ballots, they might unknowingly encourage others to pay for votes or pressure friends and family to vote a certain way. Such activities undermine the fairness of elections and can lead to severe consequences. Depending on where you live, if you break this law, you might face fines or other penalties. The intent behind sharing the image also matters. If it looks like you're trying to influence someone's vote or promote a candidate, the consequences could be even harsher. So next time you think about taking that snapshot, remember the potential risks and keep your vote personal. Ever heard of Livia, the town in a country bubble? Nestled right in the heart of France, Livia is a fascinating anomaly in geography. This unique town is completely enveloped by French land, yet it proudly belongs to Spain. Picture a cozy village surrounded by another country's landscape. It's like being in an international sandwich. Locals in Livia enjoy the charm of their Spanish heritage while being surrounded by French culture, creating an intriguing blend of both worlds. This geographical curiosity raises questions about borders and nationhood, showcasing how boundaries don't always align with our expectations. You could stroll through its streets and hear Spanish conversations, while just a stone's throw away, French is the primary language. It's a spectacular example of how history and politics shape our maps, turning Livia into a quirky little spot that travelers might not expect. So if you ever find yourself in the area, why not take a detour to explore this charming town caught between two nations? Is it really true that Stevenson wrote Dr. Jekyll in 6 days? The incredible story behind the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde reveals more than just a classic tale of duality. In 1886, Robert Louis Stevenson found himself in a whirlwind of creativity fueled by cocaine. During this intense 6-day binge, he astonishingly penned around 60,000 words, crafting a gripping narrative that explores the complexities of human nature. His wife, aware of the extraordinary circumstances, was both amazed and concerned about the speed and fervor with which he wrote. This dark and thrilling story, which has captivated readers for generations, helped define the genre of horror fiction. The characters of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde symbolize the eternal struggle between good and evil within us all. While Stevenson's bouts of inspiration spark wonder, they also raise questions about the impact of substance use on creativity. What do you think about the relationship between addiction and artistic genius? Did you know Mauritania abolished slavery in 1981? This West African nation made headlines as the last country to officially end this practice. However, the journey to true freedom has been rocky. In 2007, laws were finally introduced to criminalize slave ownership, but enforcement of these laws remains weak, leaving many vulnerable. Human rights groups estimate that tens of thousands of people still live in conditions akin to slavery, often working under coercion and without pay. The Mauritanian government frequently downplays the situation, labeling it as a relic of the past. Yet activists insist that systemic forced labor is still a harsh reality for many. This complex and troubling issue raises urgent questions about human rights, enforcement, and what more needs to be done to ensure all Mauritanians can live in freedom and dignity. Surprisingly, human bites can be life-threatening. When someone bites you, it's not just a minor incident. It can lead to serious infections. Our mouths are teeming with bacteria, and when a bite breaks the skin, these harmful germs can rapidly enter your bloodstream. This makes a human bite potentially deadly, especially if left untreated. Common bacteria like Streptococcus and Staphylococcus can cause severe infections, leading to issues such as cellulitis or even sepsis. Knowing this, it's crucial to seek immediate medical care if bitten by a person. Doctors can clean the wound properly, prescribe antibiotics, and monitor for complications. While bites from animals often get more attention, don't underestimate the danger posed by human bites. They may just seem like an uncomfortable reminder to keep emotions in check, but they warrant serious consideration and swift action. Why take the risk? Can you imagine that beluga whales visit Canada? Each summer, the waters of Churchill, Manitoba turn into a wildlife spectacle as thousands of beluga whales arrive to explore the Churchill River and Hudson Bay. These charming creatures, famous for their bright white skin and playful vocalizations, gather in large groups, creating a lively atmosphere for anyone lucky enough to be nearby. As the ice melts, these whales migrate north, seeking cooler waters that are teeming with the food they love, like fish and crustaceans. The annual migration isn't just a sight to behold. It's a unique opportunity for scientists and nature enthusiasts to study these incredible animals in their natural habitat. For visitors, This vibrant migration offers unforgettable boat tours and opportunities to listen to their magical songs. So, if you ever find yourself in Churchill, don't miss the chance to witness the beauty of belugas swimming and socializing in their summer home. Did you know who won $1 million on TV game shows? Only 2 individuals have ever taken home $1 million on the popular game show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? The first winner was a Georgia public schools superintendent who surprised many with his ability to answer questions aimed at elementary school kids. His win highlighted the idea that knowledge from childhood can be incredibly valuable, even for adults in high positions. The second winner, a renowned Nobel Prize winner in physics, brought an unexpected twist to the show. While we typically associate Nobel laureates with groundbreaking scientific achievements, he proved that the basics of school subjects still play a crucial role in our understanding. These 2 remarkable individuals show that intelligence comes in many forms, and anyone can be surprised by the knowledge they've accumulated over the years. What other amazing stories might be lurking within game show history? Did you know Colorado protects rats under the law? This surprising fact reveals the state's strong commitment to animal welfare. In Colorado, mistreating rats is illegal, which reflects a broader movement towards ensuring humane treatment for all animals, not just the popular ones like dogs and cats. This law might have originated from concerns about lab animals or a desire to discourage cruelty across the board. By protecting rats, Colorado ensures that even creatures often overlooked receive legal protection. It's essential to remember that rats are incredibly intelligent and social animals. On top of that, they can experience pain and suffering, just like any other pet. Recognizing their rights is part of fostering compassion in our communities. So the next time you think about animal welfare, remember that every creature, even a rat, deserves compassion and protection from harm. Ever thought about why pandas have special thumbs? It turns out that a panda's thumb is quite the biological marvel. This unusual thumb isn't a thumb at all, but rather an enlarged wrist bone that has evolved specifically to help pandas grasp bamboo, their primary food source. The panda's diet consists almost entirely of bamboo, which is tough to eat. To combat this, their unique thumb allows them to effectively strip leaves from stalks and break apart the stems with ease. This is an excellent example of convergent evolution, where different species develop similar traits to adapt to their environments. Other animals, like koalas and some species of primates, have also evolved similar adaptations for grasping. So next time you admire a panda munching on bamboo, remember their incredible thumbs play a key role in their survival. Let's uncover the truth about sharks' incredible health. Sharks have long fascinated scientists and the public alike, but one of the most incredible aspects about them is their astonishing immunity to certain diseases, particularly cancer. Research shows that these ancient creatures, which have roamed the oceans for over 400 million years, possess unique biological features that allow them to resist illnesses that can devastate other species. Their cartilage-based skeletons, for instance, play a crucial role in this immunity by providing a stable environment free from the inflammation often seen in bony fish. Additionally, sharks produce specific compounds that help to prevent the growth of tumors. This remarkable ability has sparked interest in the medical community, where scientists are eager to learn from these magnificent creatures to improve human health. Could studying sharks lead to breakthroughs in cancer treatment or other diseases? Scientists continue to explore this fascinating connection, making sharks not only apex predators, but also possible allies in the fight against illness. Did you know sheep can recognize human faces? A fascinating study from the University of Cambridge found that these woolly creatures have impressive facial recognition abilities. Researchers trained sheep to identify human faces from photographs, rewarding them with tasty treats when they successfully recognized a face. Remarkably, the sheep showed they could recognize famous individuals, displaying accuracy almost like that of humans. However, their face recognition skills took a hit when images were tilted, showing that while they are clever, they have their limits. This research unravels the surprising intelligence of sheep and challenges what we think about farm animals. It also raises questions about the cognitive abilities of other animals. Could more animals have unrecognized skills? The findings open the door to understanding the social behavior in various species, and it's exciting to think what further studies might reveal. Can you imagine that seafood is illegal in Switzerland? In this picturesque country, strict regulations govern what can and cannot be sold, leading to unexpected bans on certain types of sea products. The Swiss authorities focus on protecting marine life and ensuring sustainability. Species that are overfished or caught using harmful methods can find themselves on the prohibited list, which might include popular items like certain fish or shellfish. These laws reflect Switzerland's commitment to environmental stewardship and responsible consumption, emphasizing the importance of maintaining healthy ecosystems around the world. While you might think of Switzerland as a landlocked nation without a significant coastline, its seafood restrictions have sparked conversations about conservation and ethical sourcing among citizens. So the next time you think of enjoying some sushi or seafood pasta, you might just remember that Switzerland has its own rules to protect our ocean friends. This might surprise you: eggshells in bone healing. Scientists are creatively using crushed eggshells in biomedical engineering to develop a hydrogel that promotes bone regeneration. This innovative approach combines the calcium-rich content of eggshells with synthetic polymers to create a scaffold that supports the growth of bone cells. When a bone is injured, our body often needs help to heal, which is where this new material comes in. By providing a natural, sustainable solution, this hydrogel could significantly reduce our reliance on synthetic bone grafts. Imagine using a common kitchen waste product to aid in healing fractures and injuries. It's a win-win for both healing and the environment. Plus, because eggshells are abundant, this method offers an eco-friendly alternative that could make a big difference in medical treatments. Isn't it fascinating how something so ordinary can turn into an extraordinary solution? What if animals could be allergic too? It's surprising but true. Animals can experience allergic reactions just like humans do. For instance, our furry friends might react to allergens found in human skin cells. This means that when we shed skin flakes, it doesn't just disappear into the air. It can actually affect pets and other animals living with us. The variety of reactions can include itching, sneezing, and even skin irritations. Different species, from dogs and cats to birds and rabbits, might show sensitivity to different triggers in their environment. Allergies in animals can often go unnoticed, as they might not display typical symptoms we often associate with allergies. However, just like humans seek relief from their allergies, animals too deserve attention and care. Understanding that allergies are not just a human problem can help pet owners create a more comfortable living space for their beloved animals. So the next time you notice your pet scratching or sneezing more than usual, consider that they too might be facing some allergy challenges. Believe it or not, locusts are grasshoppers. While they may look similar, locusts are a special group within the grasshopper family. What's fascinating is that not all grasshoppers can transform into locusts. In fact, fewer than 20 species have this remarkable ability. Locusts are known for their unique behavior. When environmental conditions are right, they can change from solitary to swarming forms. This transformation often occurs during periods of overcrowding or after rainfall, leading to massive swarms that can devastate crops. The swarming phase is especially notorious for the destruction it can cause, as millions of locusts travel together, consuming everything in their path. These creatures play an essential role in their ecosystems, but their periodic swarms can create significant challenges for farmers and food security. So, the next time you think about grasshoppers, remember that some of them can be quite extraordinary, like locusts. Is it really true that Tesla cars can be customized? Absolutely. One of the standout features of Tesla vehicles is their remarkable personalization options. Owners can tailor everything from the car's interface, like colors and themes, to specific driving modes that suit their preferences. This level of customization means that every driver can create a unique driving experience. But it gets even better. Tesla's innovative software updates allow owners to adjust their vehicle preferences remotely, which means no more trips to service centers for simple tweaks. Just imagine changing your car settings from the comfort of your home. This keeps the Tesla modern and up-to-date with the latest features and enhancements, ensuring that your ride always feels fresh and personalized. With Tesla, owning a car isn't just about driving, it's about making it truly yours. What if I told you about Angagumi's exciting journey? In 2006, the story of Angagumi took a significant turn when it was acquired by Takamatsu Corporation. This acquisition was crucial because it allowed Angagumi to extend its legacy while joining forces with a larger corporate entity. Established as a company known for its innovative construction methods and commitment to quality, Angagumi faced the challenges of a rapidly changing industry. By becoming part of Takamatsu, Angagumi gained access to more resources, expertise, and a broader network. This partnership enabled the company to not only maintain its unique identity, but also to expand its capabilities and project offerings. Today, Angagumi continues to thrive, blending its rich history with the strengths of its parent company. How do you think such corporate partnerships shape industry innovations? What if I told you chickens outnumber humans? It's a head-turning fact that might surprise you. There are more chickens on Earth than people. With over 25 billion chickens worldwide compared to nearly 8 billion humans, these feathered friends truly dominate the globe. Chickens are essential to our food systems, providing eggs and meat for billions of meals daily. Their adaptability and ease of care make them a popular choice for farming, backyard coops, and even urban settings. In fact, chickens can thrive in various environments, from farms to small backyards, which contributes to their sheer number. Not only are they prolific breeders, but their ability to convert a wide range of food into protein makes them incredibly efficient. While humans have a massive impact on the planet, chickens, with their clucking and scratching, quietly maintain their impressive population. It really raises a fun question. What might the world look like if we paid as much attention to chickens as we do to each other? Amazing facts about light speed that might surprise you. Light travels at a mind-blowing speed of nearly 300 kilometers per second in a vacuum, which is incredibly fast. But did you know that this speed changes when light passes through materials like water or glass? In these substances, light slows down because it interacts with the atoms within. This fascinating phenomenon shows that light isn't just a speedy traveler. It can actually experience delays depending on the medium it enters. For instance, light traveling through water moves at about 225,000 kilometers per second, which is still quick but noticeably slower than in a vacuum. This shift in speed is why objects in water appear distorted or closer than they really are. Understanding the speed of light is not just a physics concept, it's essential for technologies like fiber optics, which rely on light's properties to transmit data rapidly over long distances. How cool is that? Here's what actually happens when you smell something. The olfactory bulb, a vital part of our brain's smell system, is tucked close to the amygdala and hippocampus. These nearby regions play crucial roles in our emotions and memories. This closeness helps explain why a whiff of freshly baked cookies or a specific perfume can bring back vivid memories from childhood or stir deep feelings. When you inhale a scent, signals travel from the olfactory bulb to these emotional centers, sparking memories and emotions almost instantly. It's as if your nose is a time machine, whisking you back to moments you thought you had forgotten. This unique connection between smell, emotion, and memory highlights how powerful our senses can be, making even the simplest scents carry profound meaning in our lives. Hard to believe, but personal meetings were once cherished. Before the age of technology, people relied on face-to-face interactions to connect with one another. Imagine a time when there were no smartphones buzzing with notifications or emails cluttering our inboxes. Instead, friends and family gathered in homes or at local cafes, sharing stories and laughter over a warm cup of coffee. These moments weren't just about communication. They were about building relationships and forging memories. Personal interactions had a richness that is sometimes lost in today's digital world. People invested time in conversations, listened to each other's voices, and observed expressions, qualities that technology often can't replicate. This deep-seated appreciation for face-to-face contact reflects how we value human connection, a reminder that sometimes the simplest pleasures are the most fulfilling. What do you miss about those personal interactions? Discover the mystery of Burmese Island. This elusive landmass appeared on 16th and 17th century maps near the coast of Mexico, sparking intrigue and debate among historians and cartographers. Despite its prominent representation on these maps, the island has vanished without a trace, giving rise to various theories about its existence. Some experts suggest it may have never existed at all, while others speculate that it sank beneath the waves due to seismic activity or political turmoil in the region. The mystery deepened in 2009 when advanced surveys conducted to locate its remnants ultimately came up empty-handed. This leaves Burmese Island as one of the most enduring puzzles in the world of cartography. Why was it ever depicted if it wasn't real? What happened to this phantom island? The answers remain hidden, fueling curiosity and prompting more questions about our past and the accuracy of historical maps. Here's a wild fact about crows communicating. Crows are far more than just smart birds. They have developed a complex language that includes unique calls and gestures to interact with each other. Research shows they use specific sounds to signal different types of food, letting their friends know if they found a delicious treat or something less appealing. They also have distinct calls to warn family members of danger, forming an early warning system to keep their group safe. Interestingly, crows' communication changes depending on their social structure, particularly within family groups where relationships can dictate their interactions. This means that when a crow spots a tasty meal or senses a predator, the way it communicates may vary based on who is listening. It's like they have their own secret code, showcasing their intelligence and social nature in a fascinating way. Did you know such clever creatures use these techniques in their daily lives? Have you ever wondered why roundabouts are safer? Studies show that roundabouts significantly reduce accidents compared to traditional intersections. This is because roundabouts minimize the number of conflict points where vehicles and pedestrians can collide. In a typical intersection, cars approach from multiple angles and often stop at red lights, which can lead to dangerous situations like T-bone collisions. Roundabouts, on the other hand, keep traffic moving in a circular pattern, allowing vehicles to yield instead of stopping completely. This continuous flow not only helps to reduce speeds, but also gives drivers better visibility of oncoming traffic. Plus, pedestrians benefit greatly as the design often includes designated crossings further away from the main traffic flow. With fewer accidents and improved safety for everyone, roundabouts are becoming increasingly popular worldwide. Could this be the future of safer roads? Why was a camel mistaken for a ghost in Arizona? Back in the late 1800s, tales of the red ghost sent shivers down the spines of locals. This legendary figure, thought to be demonic, was rumored to have taken the life of a woman, igniting fear throughout the region. However, the truth turned out to be stranger than fiction. Investigations revealed that the red ghost was actually a feral camel, a leftover from an unusual military experiment led by Jefferson Davis. He aimed to create a camel division for the U.S. Army, believing these animals could assist in harsh desert terrains. The strange sighting of the camel became even more eerie when it was found carrying the decaying corpse of a man on its back. This shocking discovery shifted the narrative from ghostly terror to a bizarre tale of survival, misunderstanding, and the wild history of America's frontier. Did you know Mercury has a long day? A single day on Mercury lasts an incredible 59 Earth days. This happens because Mercury rotates very slowly on its axis, completing one full rotation in just about 59 Earth days. Unlike Earth, which spins relatively quickly, Mercury's unique rotation means that its days are much longer. As it orbits the Sun, which it does in just 88 Earth days, this slow spin makes the time between sunrises on the planet an astonishing 176 Earth days. Imagine experiencing a sunrise that only happens once every 5.5 Earth months. This unusual cycle leads to extreme temperature variations, as the side facing the sun becomes blisteringly hot while the dark side plunges into freezing cold. The planet's lack of atmosphere contributes to these dramatic temperature swings. Understanding Mercury's day length not only highlights the diversity of our solar system, but also helps scientists learn more about planetary formation and dynamics. Isn't it intriguing how time works so differently on Mercury? Discover the fascinating Ganges gharial crocodile. This incredible species is remarkable for its exceptionally thin snout, helping it catch fish with almost surgical precision. Male Ganges gharials stand out thanks to a unique bump at the tip of their snout called a gara. This special feature allows them to create bubbling sounds, which they cleverly use to attract potential mates. Found in the winding rivers of India and Nepal, these crocodiles are often referred to as living fossils, as their lineage stretches back millions of years. Imagine creatures from such ancient times still swimming in today's waters. The Ganges gharial's adaptations not only showcase the wonders of evolution, but also highlight the rich biodiversity uniquely found in South Asia's river systems. Understanding and protecting these extraordinary reptiles is essential for maintaining the ecological balance of their habitats. What other surprises does nature hold in its depths? Experience the magic of Breda's Carnival of Princes. Every year in Breda, Netherlands, something truly remarkable happens during the Carnival of Princes. For 3 whole days, the city transforms as children take the reins of power. This vibrant festival is not just about colorful costumes and lively parades. It's a time when the youngest members of the community are celebrated and given a chance to govern their city. Festivities kick off with a special crown ceremony, where selected children become the prince and princess for the event. They lead parades, make decisions, and even have the power to declare fun rules for the duration of the carnival. The streets fill with laughter, excitement, and joy as families gather to enjoy performances, games, and mouth-watering treats. This unique tradition teaches children about leadership in a fun and engaging way, while also reinforcing community bonds. So if you're in Breda during this enchanting time, get ready to celebrate alongside these young rulers and experience a festival like no other. Let's uncover the truth about haunted houses. Many people visit haunted houses for a thrill, but there's an eerie twist. These spooky places can actually have high levels of carbon monoxide. This colorless, odorless gas is a byproduct of burning fossil fuels and can build up in enclosed spaces. Exposure to carbon monoxide can lead to symptoms like headaches, dizziness, and even hallucinations. In some cases, the frightening experiences people report inside haunted houses may be influenced by this invisible gas rather than just ghosts and ghouls. So, while you might hear eerie whispers or feel a chill down your spine, it could be the result of something much more scientific than the supernatural. Before your next ghost hunt, consider that the real fright might just be the air you're breathing. Are haunted houses' thrills worth the possible risks? What if I told you about the mysterious Sentinelese tribe? North Sentinel Island is home to one of the most intriguing and isolated groups of people on the planet, the Sentinelese. This tribe, estimated to number between 50 and 500 individuals, has made it clear that they want to remain untouched by the outside world. Their rejection of outside contact is so strong that they have fiercely defended their territory against any intruders, including explorers and researchers. This has led to a fascinating blend of curiosity and caution, as governments around the world have declared the island off-limits to protect the tribe's way of life. The Sentinelese live as their ancestors did, relying on fishing, hunting, and gathering for survival. Imagine a world where people live entirely outside of modern society. What secrets and knowledge could they hold, untouched by today's technology and globalization? What makes Antarctica the ultimate extreme continent? Antarctica holds the remarkable title of being the driest, coldest, and windiest continent on our planet. This icy land, located at the southernmost part of the Earth, is home to frigid temperatures that can drop below minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit in winter. Surprisingly, it is also incredibly dry. In fact, its interior receives less precipitation than many of the world's deserts. The monstrous wind speeds can reach over 200 miles per hour, creating conditions that challenge even the hardiest explorers. Given its harsh environment, only a few species manage to thrive, including some resilient seals and penguins. Despite its extreme conditions, scientists brave the cold to study climate change and the unique ecosystems that exist there. Antarctica's mesmerizing ice sheets contain about 60% of the world's fresh water, making it a vital part of our global climate system. So the next time you think of chilly places, remember Antarctica's incredible extremes. How does such a frozen wonderland hold so many mysteries? Hard to believe, but musicians faced fear in the past. During certain historical periods, particularly in the rise of new musical styles, many artists experienced anxiety about the rhythm and sound of their own music. This wasn't just personal doubt. It reflected a broader cultural apprehension. For instance, when jazz first emerged in the early 20th century, its improvisational nature and vibrant beats challenged traditional music norms. Some musicians worried that these shifts might alienate their audiences or be considered inappropriate. As genres evolved, from classical to rock and pop, these concerns persisted, showcasing the struggle artists faced in balancing innovation with societal expectations. Despite this fear, many pushed through, creating groundbreaking music that still resonates today. So next time you groove to a modern hit, remember the brave musicians who risked it all to redefine music's boundaries. Sushi ramen's glow will blow your mind. Have you ever seen food that shines? Well, sushi ramen takes it to a whole new level by using a phenomenon called chemiluminescence. Just like those fun glow bracelets you see at parties, certain ingredients in sushi ramen can produce a dazzling light. Picture this: a steaming bowl of ramen that glows in vibrant colors, captivating everyone who looks at it. This effect occurs through chemical reactions happening when specific compounds in the ingredients mix. Chemiluminescence isn't just for food, it's the same process that makes fireflies twinkle in the night. When you combine this exciting science with the art of sushi making, you create a unique experience for your taste buds and your eyes. So the next time you're slurping down some ramen, remember that there's more than just flavor in that bowl. There's a magical glow just waiting to impress you. Would you dare to try a glowing bowl of sushi ramen? Here's something incredible about Jabathu's horror story. In the intriguing town of Jabathu, an eerie narrative unfolds that combines elements of horror with a deeper theme of exploration. Local legends tell of dark corners and shadowy figures that haunt the alleys, drawing thrill seekers and curious minds alike. The recurring theme of exploration in Jabathu is captivating. Visitors often find themselves retracing the steps of those brave enough to uncover its mysteries. Ghostly tales whisper of hidden treasures and forgotten histories waiting to be discovered among the cobblestone streets. People are drawn not only by the thrill of the unknown, but also by the chance to understand the story behind Jabathu. What motivates this quest for knowledge in such a haunted space? Perhaps it's the allure of confronting fear and the excitement of uncovering what lies beneath the surface. Believe it or not, mirror neurons shape our empathy. These fascinating brain cells have a unique ability to spring to action, both when we perform a task ourselves and when we watch someone else do it. Imagine you're at a concert and you see the crowd swaying to the music. Your mirror neurons are firing, helping you feel as if you're part of that experience. This mirroring effect plays a vital role in how we understand others' feelings and intentions, making it easier to connect with them emotionally. When someone smiles or frowns, our mirror neurons help us interpret that expression, guiding our reactions and responses. This is why we often feel joy when we see someone else happy or sadness when a friend is down. Mirror neurons not only allow us to empathize, but also contribute to learning by imitation, which is how young children acquire new skills by observing adults. So next time you find yourself feeling what someone else feels, give a nod to those incredible mirror neurons at work. Can you imagine planets fitting between Earth and Moon? Scientists have revealed that if you placed all the planets of our solar system in a line, they would actually fit between our planet Earth and the Moon, which is about 238,855 miles away. The largest planet, Jupiter, is about 86,881 miles in diameter, while our smallest planet, Mercury, is just 3,032 miles across. When lined up side by side, even though they cover a vast amount of space, they would take up a surprisingly small portion of the distance to our nearest celestial neighbor. This fascinating fact highlights just how enormous space is as well as how relatively small the planets are in the grand scale of the universe. Next time you look up at the moon, consider that the entire solar system's planets could fit in that gap, an exciting reminder of our place in the cosmos. Have you ever seen Julio Iglesias on Golden Girls? The beloved sitcom featured a memorable cameo by the famous singer, adding a dose of charm to the show. In one entertaining episode, the characters traveled to Paris, where they enjoyed a delightful interaction with Iglesias. Known for his romantic ballads and suave personality, the scene perfectly blended humor and music, showcasing the show's knack for incorporating real-life celebrities into its storylines. The Golden Girls, which aired from 1985 to 1992, starred four iconic women navigating friendship, love, and life in their golden years. This episode not only highlighted Iglesias' charisma, but also revealed the show's ability to resonate with a wide audience, making it a classic. Fans still fondly remember this unexpected encounter, reminding us how pop culture can create exciting and memorable moments. As you watch the old episodes, keep an ear out for the stellar performances, and you might just sing along with the characters. So have you experienced this iconic blend of comedy and celebrity yet? Let's uncover the truth about dyscalculia. This learning disability, often referred to as number dyslexia, can be incredibly frustrating for those affected. Imagine struggling to grasp simple math concepts even though you have the same intelligence as your peers. That's the reality for many people with dyscalculia. This condition can make tasks that involve numbers, such as budgeting money or telling time, feel overwhelming. People with dyscalculia may find it challenging to remember math facts or follow a sequence of steps and calculations. It's not due to a lack of effort or intelligence. Rather, it's a different way of processing information. Often they can excel in other areas, such as art or language, which highlights their diverse talents. Awareness of dyscalculia is crucial because support and the right teaching strategies can help those affected thrive. So could better understanding help change the game for many? Discover the mystery of disappearing polymorphs. This fascinating phenomenon occurs when chemical crystals spontaneously change their structure, leading to significant challenges in pharmaceuticals. For example, certain drugs must maintain a specific crystal form for effective production. But when polymorphs disappear, the original crystal structure can no longer be retrieved. This surprising transformation can hinder the synthesis of life-saving medications, making it harder for scientists to produce them reliably. The reasons why these changes happen are still being uncovered, but environmental factors like temperature and pressure often play a crucial role. Understanding disappearing polymorphs is essential for ensuring consistent drug quality and availability. As researchers dive deeper into this captivating subject, they hope to find solutions that will help pharmaceutical companies navigate these challenges. What other surprises do chemical processes hold? What happens when Uranus's day gets longer? Scientists recently discovered that Uranus is experiencing a slight lengthening of its day, but it's not because the planet is slowing down. Instead, this intriguing change is attributed to complex gravitational interactions and shifts in its atmosphere. Uranus, known for its peculiar tilted rotation, spins on its axis much like a perfectly balanced bowling ball, which adds to its unique character among the planets. Just like Earth, Uranus has natural variations caused by its own atmospheric dynamics and the gravitational pull from its many moons. These adjustments can create subtle changes in its rotation speed over time. So while Uranus might seem to have a longer day, the rhythm of its dance through space remains mostly unchanged. Isn't it fascinating how celestial mechanics can influence a planet's rotation like this? Why does a turbine from Istanbul reflect London vehicles? This remarkable connection comes from an innovative project that showcases the fascinating intersection of engineering and design. In the bustling city of Istanbul, a unique turbine was developed to improve energy efficiency and was later used in the construction of a stunning building in London. The turbine serves not only as a functional piece of technology, but also as a reflective surface that interacts with the surrounding environment. When vehicles pass by this building, their movements are mirrored, creating an eye-catching visual effect. This reflects the city's vibrant life and adds an artistic touch to the architectural landscape. The project highlights how modern technology can bridge cities and cultures, making us rethink the ways we incorporate innovative designs in urban spaces. It also raises questions about how everyday materials and structures can transform our experiences in cities around the world. Here's what actually happens when pigeons see themselves. Pigeons, those remarkable city dwellers, have a surprising skill. They can recognize themselves in mirrors. Unlike many animals which struggle to understand reflections, pigeons can perceive that the image they see is actually them. This self-recognition isn't just a party trick. It shows they possess a level of cognitive ability often linked to higher intelligence. In experiments, when pigeons were presented with a mirror, they not only acknowledged their reflection, but also adjusted their behavior around it, indicating awareness of their own identity. Scientists believe this mirrors the complex social structures pigeons navigate daily, where understanding oneself is crucial in interactions with others. So next time you see a pigeon strutting around, remember it might be checking itself out, not just wandering aimlessly. Isn't it fascinating how intelligent these birds can be? You might be shocked to learn that decay attracts pollinators. Some of nature's most fascinating relationships revolve around surprising scents. For instance, certain flowers emit a smell similar to decaying flesh, attracting pollinators like flies and beetles. This peculiar strategy might seem off-putting at first, but it serves a vital purpose. Many insects that feast on dead organic matter are also excellent pollen carriers, helping these plants reproduce. By imitating the scent of rotting meat, these flowers cleverly draw in these bugs, ensuring their own survival and flourishing. One well-known example is the corpse flower, which releases its strong odor to lure in pollinators and is often a star attraction in botanical gardens. So the next time you catch a whiff of something foul in a flower garden, remember that it might just be part of nature's grand plan to keep the cycle of life going. What happens to love letters for the Mona Lisa? The Mona Lisa, painted by Leonardo da Vinci, is not just a famous artwork. She has her own mailbox at the Louvre. Visitors from around the globe send her heartfelt love letters, poems, and messages expressing admiration. Many people feel an emotional connection to her mysterious smile, believing there's a deeper story behind her gaze. This connection is so strong that some even pour out their feelings in writing, addressing her as though she were a friend or confidant. Although the painting itself remains quiet, the enthusiasm and devotion from fans create a lively conversation around the artwork. Each letter adds to the Mona Lisa's legacy, making her more than just a painting. She becomes a symbol of inspiration that transcends generations. It's fascinating to think how a piece of art can spark such passion and create a dialogue that continues to this day. Did you know Arkansas has a real diamond mine? In the heart of Arkansas, the Crater of Diamonds State Park boasts the only active diamond mine in the United States. This amazing park allows visitors to dig through the earth and search for real diamonds, which they get to keep if they find one. Imagine sifting through the soil, hoping to uncover a sparkling gem. Since it opened in the 1970s, the park has seen numerous remarkable finds. One of the most famous is the Uncle Sam diamond, a stunning 40.23 carat stone discovered in 1924 that reflects the park's rich history and allure. With over 37,000 diamonds found by eager treasure hunters, Crater of Diamonds offers a unique blend of adventure and the thrill of discovery. Whether you're a seasoned gemologist or just curious, this park invites everyone to partake in the excitement of diamond hunting and creates lasting memories. Did you know that cyclists can power homes? Professional cyclists are truly remarkable athletes, especially during high-intensity sprints. They can generate a staggering amount of power, enough to light an entire house. This incredible feat showcases the strength and endurance of their legs. When sprinting, a cyclist can produce around 1,500 watts of energy, equivalent to what you'd find in a standard light bulb system. To put it in perspective, that's enough juice to keep your home's lights on during a short power outage. The key to their amazing power is their training, which focuses on building both muscle strength and cardiovascular endurance. Those long rides and intense intervals don't just help them race faster, they also enhance their ability to produce energy efficiently. Next time you see cyclists racing, remember, They're not just pedaling, they might be powering your lights too. Hard to believe, but cloning changes everything. The concept of cloning has fascinated humans for decades, especially after the famous sheep named Dolly became the first cloned mammal in 1996. Cloning raises thrilling yet unsettling questions about identity and what makes each of us unique. If identical copies of organisms can be created, how do we value individuality? This technology could revolutionize medicine and agriculture, allowing for the replication of healthy organs or supercrops. However, it also sparks fierce debates over ethics. Should we clone humans? What are the moral implications? Some worry that cloning might lead to reduced genetic diversity and even play God with life. Others see it as a promising frontier for scientific breakthroughs. As we advance in genetic research, understanding these complex implications is essential for creating a future that respects life while embracing innovation. Did you know Madrid has a kilometer zero? This might surprise you, but the Puerta del Sol Square in Madrid proudly displays the kilometer zero landmark, marking the beginning of all radial roads in Spain. This bronze plaque symbolizes the heart of the Spanish road network, making it an essential spot for travel and culture. Many locals and tourists meet at this iconic point, often taking photos to capture the moment. The square itself is buzzing with life, surrounded by shops, cafes, and historic buildings. Standing at kilometer zero not only connects you to various destinations across Spain, but also immerses you in the vibrant energy of Madrid. People often gather here to enjoy events, celebrations, and even street performances. Whether you're planning a road trip or simply exploring the city, visiting this significant landmark is a must. So next time you find yourself in Madrid, join the crowd at kilometer zero and feel the pulse of this amazing city. Hard to believe, but it's the Zunzuan Basin, the farthest point from any open sea on Earth. This unique spot is 1,745 miles away from the nearest coastline, making it a fascinating geographical oddity known as the Pole of Inaccessibility. Situated deep within the landmass of China, the basin is surrounded by mountains and forests, creating a remote and tranquil environment. Many people might find it surprising that such a location exists, far from the coastlines where most of us live. The Zunzuan Basin highlights how diverse our planet can be, with places that feel worlds away from the bustling shores. Imagine being so far inland that the sound of waves is merely a dream. This hidden gem is a reminder of Earth's vast landscapes and the mysteries they hold, waiting for adventurous spirits to explore. How many of us have ventured to a place this distant? This might surprise you, Sahara's thriving plant life. Despite being one of the harshest places on Earth, the Sahara Desert is home to over 500 unique plant species, showcasing nature's incredible adaptability. Plants like acacia trees and date palms have developed remarkable strategies to survive with very little water. For instance, many of these plants have deep root systems that reach underground water sources, while others feature thick, waxy leaves that minimize water loss. This resilient floral community not only survives but also supports a rich ecosystem that sustains various animals and the nomadic peoples of the region. Nomads rely on these plants for food and shelter as they navigate this vast arid landscape. Understanding how life flourishes in such extreme conditions highlights the amazing resilience of nature and its ability to adapt. How do these plants inspire our approaches to drought and conservation? Can you imagine sharks being immune to cancer? This myth is more prevalent than you might think. While sharks do have remarkable biology and strong immune systems, they are not invulnerable to cancer. The belief that these ancient creatures never get cancer likely gained traction thanks to marketing tactics, promoting shark cartilage as a potential cancer cure. These claims are not backed by scientific research, making them misleading at best. Sharks have been swimming the oceans for over 400 million years, but they can still develop tumors just like other animals. The real science shows that instead of being superpowered beings free from disease, sharks are just like us in many ways. Understanding the truth about sharks can help us appreciate their role in the ecosystem and the importance of conserving their populations, rather than chasing myths that can harm their survival. So why do people continue to promote these misleading ideas? Pterosaurs aren't dinosaurs? Let's dive into the details. Although pterosaurs flew high in the prehistoric skies alongside the mighty dinosaurs, they belong to a separate group of reptiles. Pterosaurs are often mistaken for dinosaurs due to their size and presence during the same time periods, but significant anatomical differences set them apart. For starters, pterosaurs had hollow bones that made them lighter and better suited for flight. They also sported unique features like long wings made of skin stretched over a wing finger, allowing them to navigate the air efficiently. In contrast, dinosaurs, which were primarily land dwellers, had sturdy bodies and different limb structures. While both groups share a common ancestor, the evolutionary paths they took led to distinct characteristics. So the next time you think of dinosaurs, remember that pterosaurs were soaring above them, charting their own unique course in the history of life. Most people don't know this, but laughter is ancient. Research shows that laughter actually predates language. This fascinating discovery comes from studies where baby apes displayed laughter-like responses when tickled, similar to the giggles we hear from human babies. These playful reactions suggest that laughter isn't just a human trait, it's part of our evolutionary history, shared with our primate cousins. Scientists believe that this laughter-like communication helped early humans bond socially and convey emotions before structured language was developed. It's a reminder that beneath our complex words, the pure joy of laughter connects us all. So the next time you chuckle at a joke or share a laugh with friends, remember that this delightful expression is a part of a much deeper history that links us back to our animal ancestors. Guess what really drives royal events behind the scenes? Queen Elizabeth II had a fascinating stand-in named Ella Slack, who played a crucial role in planning royal occasions. Sharing a similar height to the Queen, Slack expertly rehearsed processions and ceremonies, ensuring everything looked perfect in terms of lighting and timing. However, there was a quirky twist to her job. She was never allowed to actually sit on the throne. Instead, she practiced by hovering just above it, a testament to the unique nature of her duties. For over 30 years, Slack dedicated herself to this behind-the-scenes role, helping to fine-tune the Queen's public appearances so that every event went off without a hitch. Her commitment and skill made a significant impact on the royal family's engagements, proving that sometimes the most important contributions happen away from the spotlight. Who knew a stand-in could play such a key role in royal history? Hard to believe, but grass talks when cut. And this might sound strange, but when you mow your lawn, grass releases special chemicals called green leaf volatiles, GLVs. These tiny molecules create the fresh and pleasant smell we all associate with newly cut grass. However, there's more to this scent than meets the nose. The release of GLVs serves as a distress signal for the grass, letting surrounding plants know they may be in danger. This is nature's way of rallying for help, as the smell can also attract beneficial insects that munch on herbivores threatening the plants. Plus, these chemicals help the grass heal from the damage. So the next time you catch a whiff of freshly cut grass, remember that it's not just a lovely scent. It's a whole communication system in action, helping the grass protect and recover itself. How cool is that? Shocking truth, 97% of history is gone forever. Have you ever thought about how much of our past has been lost? It's amazing to realize that around 97% of history has vanished over time. While modern humans have roamed the earth for about 200,000 years, we only have written records dating back about 6,000 years. This enormous gap means that countless stories, cultures, and important events from our distant ancestry remain unknown to us. Imagine the ancient civilizations that existed, the languages they spoke, and the ideas they shared. Much of this history was likely passed down through oral traditions before disappearing without a trace. Archaeologists and historians work tirelessly to uncover remnants of our past through artifacts, cave paintings, and ancient ruins, helping us piece together the lives of our ancestors. However, despite these efforts, imagine how many fascinating tales we might never learn. Isn't it mind-boggling how small a fragment of history we really know? Imagine an olive tree living for 1,500 years. These remarkable trees are not just a source of tasty olives, they're symbols of endurance and resilience, thriving in challenging conditions. Some olive trees found in ancient groves still bear fruit today, showcasing their impressive durability. It's fascinating to think about the history these trees have witnessed. Olive trees grow in hot, dry climates, often requiring very little water, which makes them perfect for regions with limited rainfall. Their roots dig deep into the earth, allowing them to survive and adapt over centuries. Ancient olive groves serve as living monuments, reminding us of the civilizations that first cultivated them, such as the Greeks and Romans. These trees have become entwined with cultural traditions, myths, and even art, symbolizing peace and strength. So next time you enjoy a drizzle of olive oil on your salad or a savory olive on your pizza, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey of these ancient trees that have stood the test of time. Why exactly does the lung microbiome matter so much? The lung microbiome, a collection of microorganisms residing in our lungs, might be less diverse than our gut bacteria, but it's incredibly important for maintaining our health. This unique community plays a crucial role in preventing infections and can even impact conditions like asthma. A balanced lung microbiome helps our immune system recognize harmful invaders, reducing the risk of respiratory illnesses. But that's not all. Recent research shows that cardiac fibroblasts, long thought to be mere structural cells in the heart, actually contribute to serious issues like arrhythmias and heart failure. These fibroblasts are now seen as potential therapeutic targets that could lead to new treatments for heart diseases. Understanding these connections helps us see how intertwined our various body systems are and why keeping our microbiomes healthy is essential. Isn't it fascinating how much complexity is hidden in our bodies? Why does zoophobia make people fear animals so much? This term describes a specific fear of animals, where individuals may experience anxiety that varies from mild unease to extreme panic. People suffering from zoophobia might find themselves with a racing heartbeat or shortness of breath just by seeing or even thinking about an animal. This fear can stem from past traumatic experiences or cultural influences that portray animals negatively. As a result, many avoid places where animals might be present, which can limit their daily activities and interactions. However, there's hope. Therapeutic approaches, including exposure therapy, can help individuals confront their fears gradually and safely. By working with mental health professionals, those with zoophobia can learn coping strategies that empower them to face their anxieties. This process doesn't just help them feel more comfortable around animals. It also allows them to enjoy nature and expand their social circles. The journey to overcoming such fears is personal, but definitely possible. Did you know basketball started as a winter activity? In 1891, Dr. James Naismith, a physical education instructor in Massachusetts, faced a challenge: how to keep his students active indoors during harsh winters. To solve this problem, he invented basketball, a game that combined elements of athleticism, strategy, and teamwork. Dr. Naismith's original version featured a simple peach basket at each end of a gymnasium, and the objective was to throw a soccer ball into these baskets. It quickly caught on among the students, and the excitement around the new sport was palpable. As years went by, basketball evolved significantly, introducing dribbling, passing, and various rules that shaped it into the game we love today. Today, basketball stands tall as one of the most popular sports globally, played in schools, parks, and professional leagues, engaging millions of players and fans alike. From professional superstars like LeBron James to inspiring stories of amateur players, the spirit of basketball continues to thrive, proving Naismith's idea was a hit. Ever wonder why Afghan carpets are so famous? Afghanistan is renowned for its exquisite carpets, showcasing a rich tradition that dates back centuries. These carpets are not just beautiful, they're a fine blend of art and craftsmanship. Each piece reflects the skills of talented artisans who weave intricate patterns and designs, often drawing inspiration from nature and tribal heritage. The carpets are usually made from high-quality wool, which feels soft yet durable. This unique quality, combined with vibrant colors derived from natural dyes, makes Afghan carpets highly sought after by collectors and interior designers around the globe. The weaving techniques can vary from region to region, making each carpet a unique representation of its cultural background. Whether displayed in a home or used as a decorative piece, Afghan carpets tell stories of their creators and the history of their land. So next time you see one, you'll not only appreciate its beauty, but also the rich heritage that comes with it. Isn't it fascinating how something so beautiful can carry so much history? Is it really true that kangaroos can hop efficiently? Absolutely. Kangaroos are nature's incredible hoppers, thanks to their unique anatomy. They have large elastic tendons in their legs that stretch and store energy as they leap. When they push off the ground, these tendons spring back, helping them soar with minimal effort. This remarkable adaptation allows kangaroos to travel over vast distances while conserving precious energy, which is crucial for surviving in the dry Australian outback. They can hop at speeds of up to 44 miles per hour and clear about 25 feet in a single bound. Imagine using less energy while covering such ground. This energy-efficient movement is especially important in their harsh habitat, where food and water can be scarce. So the next time you see a kangaroo bounding along, remember how its special features help it thrive in the wild. Guess what really drives tourists to Pamukkale? The Pamukkale hot springs in Turkey boast breathtaking white mineral terraces that look like giant marshmallows. Ancient people believed these waters held miraculous healing properties, making the area a sacred destination for centuries. Today, modern visitors flock to Pamukkale, eager to soak in the stunning views and enjoy the health benefits of the thermal waters. The terraces formed by calcium deposits create a walking path that glistens under the sun, enticing photographers and social media influencers to capture the magic. This unique landscape allows visitors to explore the fascinating relationship between nature and art. What's even more impressive is the array of colors formed by mineral-rich water as it cascades over the terraces. Each visit reveals a captivating scene, making Pamukkale not just a place for relaxation, but also a colorful tapestry of natural beauty that keeps people coming back. Ready for a trip to this wonder? Can you imagine that king cobras aren't true cobras? While they share the name, the king cobra, scientifically known as Ophiophagus hanna, is unique. It is the only member of its genus, which sets it apart from the true cobras that belong to the genus Naja. This fascinating creature earns its reputation as the world's longest venomous snake, reaching lengths of up to 18 feet. But what truly defines the king cobra is its incredible diet. It specializes in hunting and consuming other snakes, including various cobra species. With its highly neurotoxic venom, a king cobra can immobilize its prey quickly. These snakes can be found in diverse habitats across Southeast Asia, often living near forests or in densely vegetated areas. Despite their fearsome reputation, king cobras are shy and will often avoid human contact. Isn't it amazing how nature creates such unique animals? Hard to believe, but horses can wear shoes too. Megasis horse runners are a groundbreaking solution for equine comfort, offering a fresh approach to traditional horseshoes. Developed by an innovative Austrian company, these unique plastic shoes are designed specifically to fit the anatomy of a horse's hoof, ensuring maximum support and flexibility. By using Megasis horse runners, horse owners can significantly reduce the risk of common leg issues that often arise from wearing traditional metal shoes. This inventive footwear not only promotes a more comfortable experience for horses, but also allows them to run and perform with greater ease. Imagine your horse trotting around with the comfort of a cushioned shoe, free from pain and discomfort. These shoes are a game changer for both competitive athletes and leisure riders, making it easier to keep our equine friends happy and healthy. Isn't it exciting to see how technology is changing the way we care for horses? Did you know butterflies drink blood sometimes? It might sound shocking, but some butterfly species engage in a behavior called mud puddling, which involves sipping on liquids they find in nature. While most people think of butterflies as gentle, harmless creatures fluttering around flowers, they have a surprising habit that helps them gather essential nutrients. When butterflies land on damp spots in the ground, they are often looking for moisture and minerals. However, if they come across a puddle that contains animal blood, they will eagerly sip it up. This behavior is crucial for their survival, as the nutrients found in blood can enhance their reproductive success and help them maintain energy. It's a fascinating reminder that nature often has unexpected twists. So next time you see a butterfly, remember, they might be after more than just nectar. You might be shocked to learn that ferns have huge genomes. The fern species Mesopteris oblanceolata holds an incredible record, boasting a genome that stretches out to a whopping 160 billion base pairs. To put that into perspective, this means its genetic material is vastly larger than what we find in humans, which only have about 3 billion base pairs. This massive genome allows Mesopteris oblanceolata to thrive in diverse environments, adapting to varying climates and conditions. Scientists are fascinated by how such a large amount of genetic material can be packed into a single organism and what it means for evolution and biodiversity. The secrets hidden within the fern's DNA could potentially lead to breakthroughs in medicine and agriculture. So the next time you see a fern, remember that this seemingly simple plant carries an extraordinary genetic legacy. What mysteries could its incredible genome reveal? You might be shocked to learn that boiling lake simmers. This stunning natural wonder in Dominica is like nature's own cauldron, with water temperatures at its edges soaring above 90 degrees Celsius. Imagine a lake so hot that it constantly bubbles and steams, creating an otherworldly scene shrouded in mist. The extreme conditions make it hard to figure out how deep this lake really is, as the sweltering heat and acidic water prevent accurate measurements. Visitors often find themselves captivated by the sight of steam rising dramatically from the surface, which evokes an aura of mystique around the lake. Located within the Morne Trois Pitons National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Boiling Lake draws adventurers looking to experience its unique beauty. Yet with its unpredictable temperatures and potential dangers, it's a reminder of Earth's incredible power and the fascinating phenomena that nature can create. Are you ready to explore this hotspot? Here's something incredible about Amacocatis. In 1978, the name Amacocatis was officially established, marking a significant moment in history. However, that same year, a devastating event unfolded in Pantai Prancis, where an astonishing 68 million people lost their lives. This tragedy stemmed from a lack of understanding about how to properly use a critical system that could have saved lives. Imagine the chaos and fear that must have gripped the region when people encountered this system with little knowledge in their toolkit. Proper training and education could have made all the difference, highlighting the importance of sharing information. This incident serves as a stark reminder that knowledge is a powerful tool and can dramatically impact lives, especially during emergencies. The story of Amacocatis intertwines with this heartbreaking event, emphasizing the necessity for communities worldwide to prioritize education and awareness about safety systems. What lessons can we learn from this sobering chapter in history? Why did a house fire inspire The Sims? It all started in 1991 when Will Wright, the brilliant mind behind this iconic video game, experienced a devastating house fire. As he stood amidst the ashes of his home, he found himself imagining a world where you could create and control lives without the limitations of reality. This sparked the idea for a virtual dollhouse, where players could design homes and guide characters, or Sims, through various challenges. The idea resonated with many, allowing players to express creativity and explore different life scenarios. When The Sims launched in 2000, it quickly became a cultural phenomenon, scoring millions of fans around the globe. Players loved building dream homes, managing relationships, and playing out everyday dramas. Wright's vision turned a personal tragedy into a groundbreaking game that changed how we think about simulation and storytelling in gaming. So who knew a fire could ignite such creativity? Did you know eagles show surprising size differences? This fact highlights sexual dimorphism, a fascinating trait seen in many species, including the bald eagle. Female bald eagles are about 25% larger than males, a size difference that plays a big role in their survival. This larger size helps females protect their nests more effectively, especially when raising young eaglets. When it comes to hunting, the bigger size also allows them to take down larger prey, ensuring a steady food supply for themselves and their chicks. This adaptability is crucial, especially in changing environments where food availability might fluctuate. Additionally, this size difference can impact behaviors, with males often being the more agile hunters, while females focus on keeping the nest safe and secure. Isn't it incredible how nature has tailored these birds for their roles? Learning about these traits not only deepens our appreciation for bald eagles, but also reveals the amazing strategies animals use to thrive in their habitats. Next time you see a bald eagle, remember that size matters. Prepare to be amazed by Japan's maglev train. This incredible transportation marvel holds the title of the world's fastest magnetic levitation train, zooming along at breathtaking speeds of over 301 miles per hour. Imagine traveling from Tokyo to Osaka in just over an hour. This seamless travel experience can change how we think about long distances. The maglev train uses powerful magnets to lift above the tracks, eliminating friction and allowing it to glide effortlessly. This technology isn't just about speed, it also improves energy efficiency compared to conventional trains. The development of this train represents years of innovation and commitment to cutting-edge engineering. As you imagine racing through Japan at such astonishing speeds, think about the future possibilities. Faster commutes, reduced travel times, and more convenient connections across cities. So, whether you're an engineer, a traveler, or just a fan of cool tech, the maglev train is sure to capture your imagination and redefine what trains can do. Will we see this technology spreading worldwide? Did you know about the rubber duck ocean spill? In the 1990s, a shipping container filled with 29,000 rubber ducks accidentally spilled into the Pacific Ocean, creating a quirky event that turned into a scientific goldmine. These floating bath toys, known as the friendly floaties, began a journey across the world's oceans, drifting along various currents. Scientists have seized this unique opportunity to study ocean currents and how debris, particularly plastic, spreads in marine environments. Over the years, researchers tracked the ducks' movements, revealing valuable insights about ocean circulation patterns and the impact of plastic pollution. Some ducks even washed ashore in distant places like Hawaii and the British coast. This unexpected incident not only entertained beachgoers who found the toys, but also contributed significantly to our understanding of ocean health and the challenges posed by plastic waste. How incredible is it that rubber ducks helped scientists? Prepare to be amazed by jellyfish sprites. These dazzling atmospheric wonders occur high above thunderstorms, and they look just like glowing jellyfish floating in the sky. Jellyfish sprites are a rare type of transient luminous event, illuminating the atmosphere with their electric blue and pink hues. When conditions are right, typically during intense thunderstorms, these sprites form in the upper atmosphere, shooting upward from the tops of storm clouds like brilliant lightning. Scientists believe they're linked to powerful electrical discharges that happen during storms, but their exact mechanics remain a mystery. Observing such phenomena is rare, and catching a glimpse of these ethereal lights can be an unforgettable experience. As technology advances, researchers are learning more about jellyfish sprites, helping us uncover the secrets of our atmosphere and its incredible ability to produce beauty in the most unexpected ways. Ever thought about why the Beach of Love is special? This breathtaking spot, tucked away in an underwater crater in the Marianas Islands, is like a secret paradise waiting to be discovered. What makes it truly unique is that you can only reach it by swimming through an underwater tunnel. As you emerge from the tunnel, you're greeted by a picturesque white sand beach, perfectly framed by towering rocky walls that protect it from the outside world. This hidden gem is not just visually stunning, it also offers a glimpse into the wonders of nature. Vibrant marine life flits around the edges of the water, making it a fantastic spot for snorkeling or just enjoying the beauty of the ocean. If you ever find yourself in Mexico, a visit to the Beach of Love should definitely be on your list. It's an experience you won't forget, filled with adventure and a sense of wonder. Did you know the first typewriter came from Milwaukee? This revolutionary invention was created in 1867 by Christopher Latham Sholes and changed the way we communicate forever. Before typewriters, writing was a slow and painstaking task, often done by hand with quills or pens. Sholes' design allowed for faster and more efficient writing, making it an essential tool for businesses and writers alike. As typewriters became popular, they transformed office work, enabling professionals to produce documents quickly and neatly. This surge in productivity played a critical role in the rise of modern industries and laid the groundwork for today's technology-driven workplaces. Milwaukee, once an industrial powerhouse, became a symbol of innovation in America as the birthplace of such a significant invention. So the next time you type away at your keyboard, remember the humble beginnings of the typewriter and its lasting impact on communication. Most people don't know this, but cherophobia exists. Cherophobia is the irrational fear of being happy, and it can significantly impact individuals' lives. People with cherophobia often find themselves dodging joyful experiences because they fear that happiness might lead to negative outcomes or that it could be fleeting. Imagine avoiding your favorite activities or celebrations just because you worry that they might bring bad luck. The term cherophobia comes from the Greek word chaira, which means to rejoice. This means that while we usually think of happiness as something we all strive for some, it's a source of anxiety. Understanding and addressing cherophobia can pave the way for individuals to embrace joy again. Therapy and support can be vital in overcoming this fear, helping people rediscover the beauty of happiness and its positive effects on their overall well-being. Have you ever wondered if fear of happiness is more common than we think? Discover the amazing LR Ring Doze ring. This captivating piece of jewelry is not just for adornment. It's a technological marvel that translates voices in real time. Imagine wearing a ring that listens to spoken words and instantly converts them into text right before your eyes. This innovative device allows you to communicate effortlessly, making conversations smoother than ever. But that's not all. The LR Ring Doze ring also lets users control various gadgets through simple hand gestures. Instead of fumbling for your phone or remote, a subtle movement can manage your smart home devices or answer calls. It combines elegance with cutting-edge functionality, making it perfect for anyone who loves to stay connected while looking stylish. Are you ready to embrace a new way of interacting with the world around you? This ring redefines jewelry in the age of technology. Can you imagine that names can shape careers? Researchers studying nominative determinism uncovered something fascinating. Orthopedic surgeons are significantly more likely to have the surname Lim than random chance would predict. This intriguing phenomenon suggests that our names might influence our life paths in unexpected ways. The term nominative determinism refers to the idea that people often gravitate towards professions that match their names. The researchers responsible for this eye-opening study, published in 2015, happened to share the surname Lim themselves. This added a unique twist to their findings, creating a delightful mix of personal and professional intrigue. They found that among orthopedic surgeons, the prevalence of the surname was higher than among other medical specialties. It raises a fun question. Could our names sort of nudge us, even subconsciously, towards certain careers? Maybe it's time to rethink what we name our kids. Did you know Edison named his kids after Morse code? Thomas Edison, the genius inventor, had a unique way of showing his love for innovation, even in naming his children. He chose nicknames inspired by Morse code signals, a clever nod to his connection with the telegraph, which was revolutionary in communication. Edison's son was called Dash, a reference to the long signal used in Morse code, while his daughter was nicknamed Dot, signifying the shorter signal. This imaginative approach not only reflected Edison's passion for invention, but also highlighted how creativity can permeate all aspects of life, including family. The telegraph changed the way people connect, and these nicknames serve as a playful reminder of Edison's groundbreaking work. Imagine growing up with such significant symbolism intertwined in your name. How cool is that? Why does the letter Q stand out so much? The letter Q is the only letter in the English alphabet that is almost always followed by the letter U. This unique pairing makes it special and vital in forming words like quick, quaint, and quest. While you may think of Q as an uncommon letter, it's used in many languages around the world, often taking on different sounds and roles. Interestingly, in the English language, out of over 1 million words, less than 2% start with Q. That means we don't see it as often as letters like E or T, yet it still plays a pivotal role in giving certain words their characteristic sounds. Additionally, Q finds itself often in various names, like Qatar, a Middle Eastern country, and in scientific terms like quark, a fundamental component of matter. Despite its rarity, Q even has a spot in cultural references. Think about James Bond's gadget-wielding quartermaster. The next time you write or read a word with Q, remember just how unique and important this letter really is. What if I told you about the heart of the ocean? This stunning necklace worn by Rose in James Cameron's Titanic isn't just a fictional accessory, it has a fascinating real-world counterpart. The design is inspired by a beautiful piece that once belonged to Louis XIII, the King of France. Known as the Blue Diamond of the Crown, it was legendary for its dazzling beauty and incredible history, captivating collectors and jewelers alike. In the film, the necklace plays a crucial role, symbolizing love, loss, and longing. It represents Rose's connection to her past and her ultimate quest for freedom. By weaving this piece of history into a fictional narrative, Cameron added depth and realism to the film, making it even more memorable. The Heart of the Ocean captures the imagination of audiences, blending fact with fiction and raising questions about love and sacrifice in times of tragedy. Have you ever considered how jewelry can tell stories? Here's something incredible about bats and echolocation. Bats are true masters of navigation thanks to their amazing ability to use echolocation. This sophisticated skill allows them to emit high-frequency sounds through their noses or mouths. When these sound waves bounce off objects, the bats listen closely to the returning echoes, interpreting them to figure out what's in their surroundings. This process helps them hunt tiny insects even in complete darkness, making them efficient nocturnal predators. Imagine flying through the night and accurately spotting a moth just by hearing its flutter. With remarkable precision, bats can tell not only the size and distance of their prey, but also its shape. This amazing echolocation technique has evolved over millions of years, showcasing the incredible adaptability of these flying mammals. Isn't it fascinating how nature has equipped bats with such an extraordinary tool for survival? Did you know a horse can produce more than 1 horsepower? In fact, a horse can generate an impressive amount of energy, often exceeding the typical 1 horsepower we hear about. A study from 1993 found that the maximum power output of a horse can reach up to 18,000 watts. This translates to roughly 24 horsepower, which is quite remarkable. The term horsepower originally aimed to compare the work done by horses to that of steam engines. It's fascinating to think about the strength and stamina of these animals, especially when they pull heavy loads or thunder across a racetrack. Their capacity to produce such power has been crucial throughout history, aiding in transportation and farming. So the next time you see a horse galloping or working in the fields, remember, they are extraordinary creatures capable of feats far beyond what we often imagine. Is it really true that sage grouse love sagebrush? The sage grouse, or common sage grouse, is a fascinating bird that calls the dry regions of western North America its home. This large bird has adapted wonderfully to its environment, where sagebrush dominates the landscape. Sagebrush isn't just pretty, it offers the sage grouse both food and shelter, making it the perfect spot for these unique birds. They rely on the leaves of this resilient plant as a main food source, especially during winter when other options are scarce. Plus, the dense sagebrush provides excellent cover from predators, allowing the sage grouse to thrive in their natural habitat. This remarkable adaptation showcases how interconnected species are with their environments, emphasizing the importance of preserving sagebrush ecosystems. However, sage grouse populations are facing challenges due to habitat loss and climate change, making conservation efforts vital to ensure that these birds continue to flourish in the wild. So the next time you see a sagebrush, think of the sage grouse that depend on it. Ever wondered how planes survive lightning strikes? Each commercial airplane is struck by lightning about once a year on average. But don't worry, modern aircraft are built to handle this natural phenomenon. They use conductive materials that allow the intense energy from the lightning to flow safely along the plane's exterior. This clever design directs the energy out through the tail, ensuring that passengers inside remain safe and unharmed. Pilots and engineers carefully consider these factors during the airplane's design, ensuring that safety is a top priority. In fact, commercial jets go through thorough testing to guarantee their resilience against lightning. So while it may sound scary to think about a plane being hit by lightning, it is an event that aircraft are well prepared for. Next time you hear thunder while flying, remember the plane has what it takes to handle it. Believe it or not, flames are imported by Saudi Arabia. This surprising twist comes from the reversal of agricultural practices, where flames, or controlled burns, used to be exported from the Middle East to Australia. In the past, flames played a crucial role in land management and agricultural preparation in Australia, helping farmers clear fields or manage weeds. Now Saudi Arabia has turned the tables, deciding to import these flames instead. The country recognizes the benefits of using flames for land enhancement and fire prevention strategies as they manage their arid landscapes. These controlled burns help prevent larger, uncontrolled wildfires and encourage new growth. This fascinating example of global agricultural exchange highlights how countries adapt and learn from one another to improve their farming techniques. How do you think such practices will evolve in the future? Why exactly does an equinox create equal day and night? An equinox happens twice a year when Earth's rotational axis is perfectly balanced, not tilted toward or away from the sun. This unique position means the sun shines directly on the equator, leading to nearly equal lengths of day and night for everyone around the globe. In March, we celebrate the spring or vernal equinox, while in September, we welcome the autumn or fall equinox. During these times, you can experience daylight lasting about 12 hours, no matter where you are. The word equinox comes from Latin, meaning equal night, and this fascinating phenomenon signals changes in seasons. So, whether you're planning a spring picnic or preparing for cozy fall evenings, an equinox is a perfect time to appreciate the beauty of balance in our world and the changing rhythm of nature. Are you ready to embrace the magic of equinoxes? Can you imagine that bees see the world differently? Bees have a remarkable visual system that sets them apart from many creatures. They possess 5 eyes, 2 large compound eyes and 3 smaller simple eyes known as ocelli. The compound eyes are truly a marvel, containing thousands of tiny lenses that help bees detect movement and navigate their surroundings with incredible agility. This is essential for their role as pollinators, as it allows them to spot flowers from afar. The ocelli, situated on the top of their heads, play another critical role by sensing light intensity, giving bees the ability to adjust their flight patterns based on the light around them. This unique combination of eyesight not only aids bees in finding food, but also ensures they effectively pollinate plants, contributing to the health of our ecosystems. Isn't it fascinating how such small creatures have such a sophisticated way to see the world? Let's uncover the truth about California's driverless cars. In California, driverless cars must obey a strict speed limit of 97 kilometers per hour. This limit shows how cautious regulators are with these amazing technologies. Autonomous vehicles, which can navigate without human input, promise to make roads safer and more efficient. However, safety concerns linger. By capping their speed, authorities aim to minimize potential accidents while tests are still being conducted. For comparison, typical human drivers may hit much higher speeds, but with the complexities of programming a vehicle to handle real-world situations, the slower speed is seen as a necessary precaution. The decision reflects a careful balance between innovation and safety, paving the way for future advancements. Will these regulations change as technology continues to evolve, or will safety always come first? Let's uncover the truth about the Leptotyphlops carlae. This remarkably tiny snake measures just 10 centimeters long, which means it can fit comfortably into a teaspoon. Discovered in the lush island of Barbados, the Leptotyphlops carlae not only amazes with its size, but also proudly holds the title of the smallest known snake among the over 300 snake species identified worldwide. Unlike many of its larger, more famous relatives, this little guy is burrowing and spends most of its time underground, often slipping through the soil in search of tiny prey like insects and worms. Its slender, smooth body is perfectly adapted to its environment, allowing it to navigate with ease. Despite its size, the Leptotyphlops carlae plays a significant role in its ecosystem by controlling pest populations. Its discovery highlights the amazing diversity of life on our planet, reminding us that even the smallest creatures can have a big impact. So next time you think about snakes, remember this tiny wonder and the incredible secrets of nature waiting to be explored. Did you know that Chinese New Year fireworks dazzle us? These breathtaking displays light up the sky every year, bringing joy and excitement to millions. Each explosion is not just a random burst of color, it's a carefully choreographed art form featuring unique shapes and rhythms. This tradition dates back centuries and represents good fortune and the warding off of evil spirits. Fireworks for the new year often include specific patterns like peonies or chrysanthemums, symbolizing prosperity and wealth. Innovative techniques have been introduced over time, combining traditional designs with modern technology to create even more spectacular effects. Watching these fireworks is more than a visual treat. It's a celebration of culture, history, and community, uniting people in awe and wonder. So next time you see those shimmering lights in the sky, remember there's a rich story behind each bang and bloom. Hard to believe, but coffee can boost your bathroom breaks. It turns out that caffeine, the friendly stimulant in your favorite cup of coffee, does more than just help you wake up. When you sip on that hot brew, caffeine stimulates muscle contractions in your colon and intestines. This reaction can lead to an increase in bowel movements, making many people feel the need to dash to the restroom shortly after their caffeine fix. This effect is particularly strong in the morning, when your body is naturally waking up and your digestive system is gearing up for the day. Interestingly, even decaffeinated coffee can have a mild laxative effect, likely due to other compounds present in the drink. So next time you enjoy a cup of coffee, remember, it might just be your secret bathroom buddy. Is it really true that comets are so dark? Surprisingly, comets only reflect about 4% of the light that hits them, making them appear quite dim against the backdrop of space. This low level of reflectivity is one reason why these celestial visitors look so dark and mysterious as they travel through the solar system. However, when comets approach the sun, they begin to display stunning bright tails that can stretch for millions of kilometers. This transformation occurs because the sun's heat causes the comet's icy nucleus to sublimate, releasing gas and dust that form the glowing tail. It's a fascinating contrast, the dark body of the comet itself versus the bright, shimmering tails that capture our imaginations. Comet tails can even change direction depending on solar winds, creating a spectacular visual display. So the next time you hear about a comet visiting our skies, remember that its dark core is just a small part of the story, overshadowed by the brilliant spectacle it creates as it dances around the sun. What if Hitler faced an unexpected kiss in 1936? During the Berlin Summer Olympics that year, an astonishing incident occurred when a middle-aged woman boldly approached Adolf Hitler, seeking his autograph. To everyone's surprise, she leaned in and kissed him on the face. While Hitler managed to smile for the cameras, he was fuming inside. This unexpected display of affection, which he saw as a severe security breach, led to an immediate and drastic reaction. In a fit of anger, Hitler fired over 70 members of his security team for their failure to prevent the encounter. This incident highlights not just the chaotic atmosphere surrounding the 1936 Olympics, but also illustrates how even powerful leaders can be caught off guard by surprising moments. It raises questions about security during major events and how public figures respond to unexpected intimacy and attention. What do you think would have happened if that kiss had not occurred? Did you know Oreos might be vegan-friendly? Most types of Oreos, from classic to double stuff, are made without any animal ingredients, making them a popular treat among vegans. So if you've been craving something sweet, you might be in luck. These delicious cookies don't have milk, eggs, or any other animal-derived products. However, there's a little twist. They are produced in facilities that also handle dairy products. This means there's a slight chance of cross-contamination, which could be a concern for strict vegans who avoid any trace of animal products. If you're looking to enjoy a crunchy snack while sticking to a plant-based diet, Oreos offer a fun option. Just remember to check the packaging if you want to be absolutely certain about avoiding dairy. Who knew cookies could spark such a debate? Have you ever wondered why camels can swim? The Quirky camel breed from the Kutch district of Gujarat, India, is truly remarkable due to its impressive swimming ability. These camels can glide through saline waters, effortlessly swimming up to 1.86 miles without pausing. This unique talent helps them reach mangroves, which are crucial habitats for many marine creatures. Unlike most camels that are adapted for dry, arid environments, the Quirky breed has developed this amazing skill to survive and thrive in coastal regions. Their ability to navigate saltwater not only sets them apart from other camel breeds, but also showcases nature's incredible adaptability. This fascinating trait has raised awareness about the Quirky camels and the ecosystems they inhabit. Imagine watching these extraordinary creatures gracefully swim through the water, showcasing a side of camels you never knew existed. What other surprises might nature have in store for us?